guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I have a new Zodiac video for you, and today I'm talking about the signs when they are pissed off. I'm basically like talking about, I guess, their thoughts when they're mad, or like how to be able to tell when they're mad, so you guys can kind of take what you want from the video. Before I start, if you guys enjoy my Zodiac videos, of course, give me a thumbs up and a subscribe. I'd really appreciate that. I put new videos out every week, multiple times a week, and Zodiac is once a week, so just stay tuned for all my Zodiac videos. And also comment your sign down below, because I just like knowing everybody's sign. It's really interesting, and if you agree or disagree, because yeah. One more thing, I'm going to be doing a giveaway at 1,000, so subscribe and tell your friends to subscribe. I don't know what I'm including in the giveaway. I'm thinking it's going to be Zodiac related, but I'm going to have like a little goodie bag or like basket ready. So yeah, so please subscribe. 1K giveaway coming very soon because I'm at 800 now and I'm getting pretty excited because I'm getting close to like that 1,000. So anyways, so today I'm going to start with Virgo. Don't know why, but Virgo. Okay, so Virgos get mad pretty easily. The thing is with Virgos though, the thing that makes them the most mad is when you kind of insult them, I guess. They're very defensive people. I don't know why. I think it has a little bit to do with like an insecurity thing. Virgos are confident, don't get me wrong. They're very confident, but a lot of them have like that insecurity deep down, and if you do anything to, I guess, insult that in the littlest way, they get really defensive. They also snap like from 0 to 100 like real quick. Like they get mad really fast sometimes, and it's like really confusing, and they know sometimes when they're being crazy or when they're wrong, and they will admit it later. I'll give them that. They will usually admit it later, but in the moment, like they just get so mad. It's so weird, and like you're just so confused as to why, but usually there's like underlying reasons why they're mad. They just won't express that until a while later, but they do get mad pretty fast, and it's really confusing, and sometimes it's a little bit irrational, but everyone has their little things, right? The next is a Libra. Okay, a Libra doesn't get mad that easily because they really avoid conflict. But when they do get mad, I feel like it's over really silly things. Like a lot of Libras that I know, they just get mad like over really random things. And then they just like give you the silent treatment because in their heads they're working out why they're mad, and then they realize it doesn't really make sense. And then they just get over it. And then they don't feel the need to explain themselves or like apologize for being like super crazy or like anything like that because they're just over it. And like it takes them like 0.2 seconds to get over it. But the thing is, like, the damage is done. Once a Libra shows you that they're mad, you can't just get it out of your head. Like in your mind they're still mad, and then it gets you mad, and all of a sudden they're over it, and then you're mad, and it's like, why am I mad? I'm only mad because you were mad, but now you're over it. And it's just like super confusing because Libras like really hate conflict, so they get over things really fast, and it takes them a while to get really angry. But just like those like stupid little angry moments that they have, it's kind of pointless, but they happen. So yeah, at least Libras don't actually fight. It's really hard to get a Libra to fight because they honestly, like, I think they're like scared of fighting. I don't know, they just like they really just avoid conflict. Next sign is Scorpio. Scorpios get mad. Scorpios get mad. Scorpios get mad. They get mad. They get crazy. They get wild. They get fucking mad. Scorpios always have a reason to get mad. So if you ever ask them why they're mad, when they tell you why they're mad, they're gonna have reason. But the thing is, they just go fucking crazy. Like, they just get too mad over like such a small thing. And it's like, yes, you're right. You have every reason to be mad, okay? I feel like Scorpios can be rational, but the thing is that they go crazy to the point where like it's no longer rational because you're being crazy about it. But the reason why they're mad is usually rational. They don't get mad over nothing. They just get way too angry, and they like to yell and scream and just go crazy, and they're just like really like extra with their anger. They're pretty dramatic, I will say. Their anger is like a production. It's like you know when they're mad. There's no I'm confused, are you mad? Like, is everything okay? No, you know. Unless they give you like that cold shoulder thing where they just like disappear. That happens sometimes too, but they'll usually tell you that they're mad and then they'll disappear. I always say this, Scorpios are complex. They're very interesting people, but you'll know they're mad because they'll probably throw something at you. Sagittarius's anger reminds me of a Scorpio's anger. They're very angry people sometimes. Like, there's no talking them out of it. That's one thing I will tell you. There's no getting in their heads, even if they're being 100% irrational. And you know what? Sagittariuses are not known to be irrational. I don't think they are. I think they're pretty rational people, but if they're having that irrational moment and you try and like talk them out of it, like they won't listen to you. They're very stubborn. Like their anger is just like really intense sometimes, and sometimes it's like for no reason. and it's just like, whoa, like calm down, like chill, take it down like 5 notches. And they just like don't budge, they don't listen, they're just angry. Like they just get angry, like to the point where like their blood is boiling and they want to knock someone out. Like they get really mad. It's really interesting. I love Sagittarius. I've never really pissed one off, but I've seen them pissed off, and like, whew, let me tell you, don't piss a Sagittarius off. Just don't. Capricorns, I feel like they just get mad over petty stuff. Like Capricorns, sometimes I feel like they like to get a little bit mad for no reason. They like to work themselves up because I always say this, they're very passionate, they believe in what's right and wrong, and like they just like get really worked up over things sometimes. I think a lot of the times it's petty nonsense, but it all depends on the Capricorn. Another thing with the Capricorn is like if you try to explain to them like why, like the reason they're mad is like, yeah, you know, calm down a bit, it's not that bad. They'll be like, no, like blah 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 blah, and it's like, whoa, okay. Capricorns just kind of show you that they're mad by like telling you how they feel. So you'll pretty much know when a Capricorn's mad, but if they feel bad about something, then you're not going to know. Like they might just keep it to themselves because they just like feel bad, they don't want to hurt you, or they don't want to cause problems. But most of the time they will tell you because they're very like to the point when it comes to that stuff. Like they don't hold back. I don't really think they hold back. So I think you know when a Capricorn's mad, and it's a little bit much. They're usually pretty passionate, but they don't go crazy. They don't blow up like a Scorpio. They're just a little bit crazy. An Aquarius is very complicated. Okay, it takes them a while to get mad. Aquariuses are known to be logical, rational people, so they're not gonna get mad over some dumb shit. They get irritated over dumb shit. I'll tell you that. Like you can get an Aquarius irritated in a second. It's really weird. Like I'm an Aquarius. Oh, where's my necklace? Hold on. I'm an Aquarius, and I know that it doesn't take much to irritate me, and sometimes my patience is just like fucked up because people do the littlest things and I get so irritated with them. But when we get angry, it takes a while because we're very logical people, and it's gonna take a while for us to be like really mad. And what we do is we disappear. Like when we're like mad or upset with you, we just disappear. Like we just like fall off the face of the earth. We like sometimes we delete our social media, we like delete your number, or we just stop talking to you, we stop answering you. Like we just like fall off the face of the earth. That's how you know you've like really hurt one. But when you're pissing one off, it's just like not pretty, because I'm telling you, it takes a long time. But when we get pissed off, we are another person. We will say anything. Like we will get under your skin and dig deep at your insecurities and like attack. But what we say will hurt you. We know how to hurt you with our words when we're really mad, but it takes a long time. But just know that like if it happens, you don't want to see us mad, because that shit is scary. But I'm telling you, you've got to have done something really bad to have pissed us off, and you just don't want to see it. So just stick to irritating us. Pisces people are so interesting. Oh my god, it takes half a second to piss off a Pisces. They can be like having a wonderful day, sun is shining, there's rainbows outside, and all of a sudden they're the spawn of Satan. Like they turn into another person. It's like, I don't know if you guys have seen that meme. I'll put it up there somewhere. Or that's a Pisces. That's a Pisces. Like Pisces literally are the happiest person, and then they are the devil, and it's just like, what happened? And it takes half a second to do it. If you say the wrong thing, or if you break their trust, or if you do something, like it's just like really weird. Sometimes it's over nothing and they won't see it. Like you can't tell them like chill. Like they'll be like, don't tell a Pisces to chill. You can't tell them chill or anything like that. Like they just like don't snap out of it. If you really hurt a Pisces, like you're dead to them. You are dead to them. There's no going back. Like you're dead to them. Pisces get really mad. It's scary, actually. It's really scary because they're so sweet and they're the nicest people ever, but I'm telling you, they turn into a different person. Like whenever you meet a Pisces, you think that they can't get mad. You're gonna be like, wow, I can't picture this person mad. Like how can they ever be mad? And then you see it, like, whoa. So yeah, that's a Pisces for you. They're interesting people. Aries are crazy. I think that's the word that I use in every single video. They are crazy people. I love them, but they're crazy. The thing is, Aries are feisty people. They get mad pretty often. It doesn't take much to get them mad. They're like always ready for a fight, and they're always ready to attack. If you piss them off, it doesn't take long, and you're gonna see it coming. And it's just like really intense because they get really angry. They yell, they scream, they throw shit, they swear. They're just like crazy angry people. But they don't let it affect like their mood, so they can be super mad, but then they'll be like normal and calm after. It's really weird. It's interesting. Yeah, Aries are crazy, but you gotta know, like if you're dealing with an Aries, you gotta know how to handle them. You can't be with an Aries if you don't know how to handle their crazy, because they're crazy and they're cool. So just learn how to handle them. I would say Aquarius work really well with Aries, Libra because of the opposite. Scorpios and Aries, I don't know because they're both Aries. Yeah, Aries are pretty cool. They're just like really hot-headed people. Aries are also very spiteful. I've known a lot of Aries that are spiteful, and they say things to get under your skin. They say things to hurt you, and then they regret them later, but they just don't ever take their words back because once they said it, they said it. And Aries just literally go out of their way to kind of make you feel what they felt. You know what I mean? Tauruses have a lot of patience. A lot of patience. They get irritated pretty fast, kind of like an Aquarius, but they don't really show it too much. Their patience only goes on for so long. It takes a while to get them mad, but when they get mad, they're just like really, really angry people. Like, it's not even, they're not really calm or anything. They're just like really angry. Like, they like feel it in their heart and soul. Like, it's so strange. Like, when you see a Taurus mad, it's like, whoa. Like, you can see it in their face. You can see it in their body language. You see it in every part of their being. Like, I feel like Aquarius remain calm, cool, and collected. Libras remain chill, but Tauruses are like, you can see it. Like, the anger is radiating off of their bodies. Like, it's so crazy. It takes a while though, but when a Taurus is angry, they're angry, with reason, always with reason. It's stuff that they probably told you that they don't like. They've told you not to do. You know what I mean? Like, it's stuff that you just know not to fucking do with a friend or a boyfriend or a girlfriend or, I don't know, person. So a Taurus is always mad for the right reasons. You can always see it coming because you know that's gonna happen. And yeah, I don't think they overreact much. I just think that they're really, really angry people when they get mad, but they're usually not overreacting because they usually have every reason to be mad. So Geminis are crazy hotheads. Their anger kind of reminds me of a Scorpio's anger. They just go like that for nothing. They have no patience. They're really, really just like hot-headed people. Like, they just snap and they go wild and they do a show and they're dramatic and it's just like a whole production. Like the Scorpio, it's just like a big thing. So Geminis, when they're mad, you'll know they're mad, and it doesn't take much to make a Gemini mad. Like, it's really easy to make a Gemini mad. It's unfortunately, they're just like pretty crazy people. I love Geminis, but man, are they crazy. Like, they get mad really easily and there's no talking them out of it. There's nothing, none of that. Like, no. No. Yeah, Geminis are just like a little bit cray-cray and they're a lot of fun, but man, piss one off and you're gonna have a freaking glass doorknob thrown at your head. That happened. I've seen it happen with the Gemini. Cancers are really weird. Okay, it takes them not long to feel anger. What happens is they build up little pieces of anger. They put little pieces away in their heart all over. And then one day, those little pieces all come together and form one big piece and they just explode and they go crazy. Cancers, when they're angry, they just hold in way too much. They will resent you, but Cancers are very evil when they're angry. They're just a different person, but they don't show it. They're like a sneaky type of angry evil, and it's a little bit scary. I don't like pissing off Cancers because they are just a little bit manipulative and mean and evil. Like, they really, really get to you, and they say hurtful things, and it's like a defense mechanism for them. Like, it's them like putting their protective Cancer shell barrier around them. So they say really mean, hurtful things, spiteful things. They're just sneaky, and their anger is like, it's a different type of anger. It's like a controlled anger. Yes, they blow up, but also they have like the controlled anger that like, it just gets to you because they're really mean, and they're really hurtful. They say things that are just like, whoa, like you took it too far. Cancers are just, they're kind of scary when they're mad because you don't know what's coming, especially because they're so nice up until that point. Like, you have no idea what's coming for you. So just be careful and watch your back if you make a Cancer mad because they're low-key planning your death. Leos are kind of hotheads as well. They get angry kind of like for no reason, in my opinion. I'm an Aquarius. I am their opposite. So I never understand their anger and they never understand mine. But Leos, I feel like, are very irrational. They're known to be irrational, illogical people. Like, unfortunately, we all have our bad traits. Guys, don't come at me for hating on Leos. We all have our bad traits, and one of theirs is that they're irrational and illogical. Sometimes they get mad over nothing and it just literally makes no sense, and it makes perfect sense in their head. And when you're on the outside looking in, it's just like you're literally angry for no reason. Like, this person didn't do anything, blah, blah, blah. But they get so angry. And the problem with a Leo is that they tell people about their anger. They vent a lot and they talk about you, and I don't know. It's just like, I feel like Leos, it takes them a while for their anger to come out on you. Like, a lot of the times it's more on another person, and they tell someone about it, and they tell a lot of people actually, but it takes them a while to actually confront you. Even though they're so angry and they get angry like that, like, they just don't actually come to you for a while. When they do come to you, it's usually like a kind of petty. Like, they're gonna be like acting like it's not bothering them, but they're still gonna make these little snide remarks, and it's gonna be a little bit confusing. And if you really fucked up, they're crazy. They'll confront you. They'll go crazy. They're just gonna be like super angry and yelling, and they're not gonna stop yelling. They're not gonna stop talking. You can be like, yes, I understand, I agree. You know what? I'm sorry, I messed up. You're right. And they're gonna be like, yeah, you messed up. You want to know why? And they're gonna go off on a list. And like, after it should be over, they're just gonna keep going and going and going and going. And it's like, whoa, okay, I understand. Like, I fucked up. I'm sorry. Blah blah blah. And it's just like a never-ending like back and forth circle. And it's just like, it's just exhausting. It's exhausting. I don't like to piss off Leos. I tend to do it a lot because our personalities really clash. So I tend to piss off Leos quite often. But I wouldn't get one mad if I had the choice. I would not get one mad. It's just a fucking, it's exhausting, man. Like, I don't know. But yeah, so those were the 12 zodiac signs. This video was kind of unplanned, so I hope that my thoughts weren't like all over the place. I literally didn't even write it in my notes. I just woke up, decided to do it because I've been thinking about it, and then I just filmed. So yeah, if the content's not that good, I'm sorry. Let me know what you want to see next down below. Let me know your sign, and make sure to subscribe because I'm doing a 1K giveaway, and hopefully I hit 1K in the next 2 weeks. That'd be pretty cool. Thanks for watching as always, and stay tuned for more videos. Hit that thumbs up button, and thank you so much for watching. Subscribe for more nonsense, and as always, stay cute.